Osoba ogarnia, czy nie mniej więcej?
Nie wiem, każdy po jednej, nie? Po jednej. A co to gra? Widziałeś? Jakie?
Wykład na temat potęgi kreatywności, a o godzinie 20 bajkowe wieczory do 17 lipca. Bajkowe wieczory o godzinie 20, wykłady o godzinie 19 i bajkowe poranki o godzinie 9:30. W ciągu dnia budujemy czekoladową szkołę. Wszystkie dzieci, które chciały pójść do czekoladowej szkoły, są zaproszone do Biblioteki Miejskiej w Łebie, żeby tworzyć unikalną szkołę z czekolady. Godzina 9:30 bajkowe poranki. O godzinie 19 wykłady, a o 20 bajkowe wieczory przy dźwiękach wspaniałej muzyki z najróżniejszych części świata. Występują znani opowiadacze z Francji, ze Stanów Zjednoczonych, Polski, z Algierii. Zapraszamy do Biblioteki Miejskiej w Łebie na Festiwal Działań Kreatywnych Podwodne Żagle od godziny 19 dzisiaj.
There was once a frog who was born much different than all the rest. You see, when this frog came into the world, she arrived with the shortest hind legs of any frog ever seen. When all of the other boy and girl frogs were growing and extending the heights and lengths of their jumps, her growth was stunted. She would cry daily, lamenting her unfortunate disability. One day, in one of these fits of crying tears and moaning, the young frog's mother approached her and chastised her for sitting around and crying instead of doing something. It was as if her mother's words had lit a fire beneath the tiny frog. She leapt from her sitting position, only reaching a few inches, and began hopping through the woods near her home. This became her habit, her routine. Daily, the young frog could be seen hopping through the forest, passing neighborhoods and other frogs leaping high in the fields. She was trying to, she was trying to work out, build the muscles of her puny hind legs. Everyone who saw her hopping through the forest would simply look and shake their heads. "Poor frog," they would mutter. "Poor, poor, hopeless frog." One afternoon, she was right in the middle of her workout, hopping through the forest, when by ill-fated chance, a disastrous event befell her. She tripped and tumbled down into a deep, dark hole. As she was falling, she let out the most blood-curdling scream. It got the attention of all the frogs of the forest, and they immediately rushed to her aid. She had fallen deep into a hole built by no one knew who or why or when. As the frogs were arriving, they saw the young frog at the bottom of this hole attempting to jump up to get out. But it was so deep. "Oh no," they screamed. "Conserve your energy. You will surely perish if you don't stop that foolishness." They all knew that there was no chance for this young frog to survive. The hole was too deep, and none of them, not even the strongest among them, could leap to escape from the depths of such an abyss. Down in the pit, she continued hopping, and bumping into walls before falling back down to the bottom. "Stop!" the crowd yelled. "Your tiny legs are too small and weak. Wait until we can figure out a way to get you out. You're too small. You're going to hurt yourself if you keep hopping." But the little frog kept jumping. Just as the crowd was about to begin dialogue about how to get her out of the pit, there she was. She had done it. She had managed to hop out of the hole and was standing there on its edge. The crowd of frogs were astonished. All of their mouths dropped open. No one could believe that the little frog had managed to hop out of the hole all on her own. "How did you do it?" one of them inquired. "Didn't you hear us yelling at you to stay put? We didn't think your tiny legs could make the hop, and so we were trying to discourage your efforts." "Oh," said the little frog, "I didn't know. I couldn't hear well from way down there. I thought all of you were cheering for me." Doni kononi benya gada.
Your stories is very important for me because that stories has influence in my life and I think our lives. We every day woke up and go somewhere and makes crazy things, and these stories I see in my future and my past, and I think that is wonderful and most wonderful thing, and I to get this here in Weba.
Your story, Baba, it's magic. It's magic for me and for my family. And when we start talking this family, we forget about everything around. We hear only your story and we see completely another world. This magic world about you talking.
Baba, you're a magic storyteller. When you say a word, everybody listens. And it goes directly to the hearts. And it's a good job you're doing in the world because people really need it. And I'm saying that looking into your eyes, just to you, and not to your ears only. I want you to remember this every time. And if you forget, you need to listen. This I'm telling you, just listen to it again. I think that there's a lot of corners in the world that needs you. So go there and tell people everything that you said in Poland, in Weba, in Warszawa, because people are waiting for this, even if they don't know about this. And thank you that you came here and that I could listen to you with my husband and my kids. It's a very, very important thing to me. Thanks.
No bo już zimno. Na pokładzie zaczynaliśmy, ale tylko podłączymy mikrofony. Dobra. Ile tak czasowo ogarniasz, ile mniej więcej?
Nie wiem, jak